PNP patriots raised serious concerns over appointment of Dennis Chung as FID head amid ongoing probe into PM's financial irregularities. The PNP patriots are deeply troubled by the Andrew Holness-led government's recent appointment of Mr. Dennis Chung as the new head of the Financial Investigation Division (FID). Given Mr. Chung's publicly stated views regarding the Integrity Commission's report on Prime Minister Andrew Holness's financial irregularities, this appointment raises serious concerns about conflict of interest and, more importantly, impartiality with an ongoing investigation. The Integrity Commission, during their investigation of the Prime Minister for illicit enrichment, referred aspects of the Prime Minister's financial affairs to both the FID and Tax Administration Jamaica (TAJ) for further investigation. The Jamaican people deserve to have full confidence that these institutions, tasked with upholding accountability and transparency, are not only headed and staffed by qualified individuals, but are perceived as neutral and free from undue influence. Mr. Chung's past commentary on the Integrity Commission's findings regarding the Prime Minister's financial conduct creates a clear conflict. His appointment to lead the very agency now responsible for investigating aspects of the Prime Minister's financials undermines public trust and raises legitimate questions about whether this move is intended to influence or obstruct a fair and impartial probe. The credibility of Jamaica's anti-corruption institutions depends on their independence. Appointing someone with pre-existing views on a high-profile case under investigation sends a dangerous message that political considerations may override due process. Given the fact that Jamaicans are demanding greater accountability from their leaders, we are calling on the government to reconsider this appointment and ensure that the FID is led by someone whose neutrality is beyond question, or at the very least, Mr. Chung should reject the appointment or resign if he had already accepted. Failure to do so will only deepen suspicions that the Prime Minister is more interested in protecting itself than in upholding the principles of transparency and accountability. The people of Jamaica deserve investigations free from political interference, conducted by individuals who will follow the evidence wherever it leads without fear or favor.
Andrew Holness-led government prove to the Jamaican people them again that they are not for the people but for themselves. And them do things to please themselves and hurt the people of Jamaica. Them do things to please themselves and them cronies and hurt the people of Jamaica. Them care zero about the Jamaican people. Now, experience in law enforcement was removed from FID head job requirements review shows. So, if you fit in this manner, them are going to tell us they don't have no experience. Then remove the experience part. Normally, you would have to have at least 12-year experience. But what they did, then remove it. 12 years experience law enforcement. 5 of them at senior level. You hear that? 5 of them at senior level was listed as one of the requirements for the post of Chief Technical Director of the Financial Investigation Division FID. When it was first advertised late last year, a review of the public notice has revealed the requirement that the FID boss has a strong law enforcement background was keeping with a practice that spans over 2 decades, going back to the tenure of Mike Surridge, a former cop in the United Kingdom. So people, you would have to have 12 years of experience in law enforcement. And 5 of those 12 years would have to be at a senior level. So you can't be no fenke law enforcement and get that post. But the Andrew Holness-led government rub out that and fit in Dennis Chung. Them rub it out. Them care zero about the people and what the people have to say. Them no care about your concerns. And these are the people, me see, on our support. And then you have Flavor Williams, a big woman like that, if you know better, say she a finance minister. You have Dana, and you have a whole lot of them over there in the Jamaican Labour Party supporting this corrupted act. Even though Dennis Chung has voiced his opinion regarding the Prime Minister statutory declaration and the corruption charges that are hanging over his head and the Integrity Commission. Clearly, him not see nothing wrong with Andrew Holness robbing poor people purse, stealing charity money, use it to buy stocks and bonds. Jamaica, we in a trouble. Jamaica, we in a trouble. If Andrew Holness can do this, people, for 15 Dennis Chung, just like with Paul Llewellyn and whole heap of other stuff for him do. People, wanna have to be careful. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So remember, watch the video until the end. And remember, like up the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. Alright? Make we run the intro and come back. We soon forward. Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers. Big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, people, remember to like and share this video. Remember to also subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell for new content. Alright? So, people, Dennis Chung were placed in his position. Him not have no qualification. Him not qualify for the job. Because first and foremost, Dennis Chung not have 12-year experience in law enforcement plus 5 years at a top level. But the Prime Minister removed the requirement of 12-year experience in law enforcement and place Dennis Chung in the position. Now, the reason for that, people, I'm going to say it again. The reason for that is to save Andrew Holness from going to prison. The reason for that is because Andrew Holness used charity money, buy stocks and bonds for himself, left the Jamaican people in their face. Right? File nil tax return, fraud, whole heap something, people. And now a statutory declaration cannot be certified by the Integrity Commission, because the Integrity Commission want the FID to look into Andrew Holness' statutory declaration, his finances. Because Andrew Holness don't want to give the Integrity Commission the necessary information so they can complete their job. Right? So, Andrew Holness placed Dennis Chung. So, even though so many people go up against him for that position with the right requirement, but because him did already have it planned out that a Dennis Chung he want, because Dennis Chung will support him with corruption, him just place him there because him not have no requirement for the job, people. You understand me I say? Now the people of Jamaica, a who it a go hurt. It a go hurt, no. right? It has got hurt only the people of Jamaica. And who know, the people of Jamaica can stop this. You, the people of Jamaica, can stop this. And a full time now for only stand up on the foot and stop some of the things that is happening inside of this country. People, it has got hurt on you, and it has got hurt on the country. If this man stay in this position, people, me I tell you, believe it or not, you cannot give post butter for carry. Andrew Holness get one criminal friend them if you do the thing for you. Now, before we go any further into this, my viewers and my subscribers, I have a video that I want to play for you guys. And after watching this video, then you're going to see that the people of Jamaica are really feeling the hands of Andrew Holness. And you're crying out for help. When I watch this video, trust me, tears run from my eyes, people. I literally cry. The people of Jamaica, they are feeling it under the hands of this wicked, evil, corrupt government. Yes, man. So me I go play this video and come back. But don't go away because we have a lot coming up inside this update.
You come back again? You're doing this already, you know, Prime Minister. You're doing it already, you know. And then the first year doing this at West Central, you know. And yesterday me I asked you if you're so threatened by Mr. Buchanan. I see where you come to, see where you send your friend them come do. Just like how you do and get rid of your right hand. And the same thing you come do. Same thing. Because you threaten away. You threaten a Buchanan. Because you feel so buck to you know Buchanan and give you a run for your money. Andrew, this is what you do again and again and again. And you keep on doing it. You keep on doing it. You Andrew, but your time will come. Your time will come. You have to go down. Remember, I tell you that. You have to go down. You have to go down. You have to go down, Andrew. So much. Anytime it come on to election, you know. Anytime it come on to election, you know, this is what you do. This is what you do. Anytime. Anytime because your sister Buchanan not afraid of you. Your sister Buchanan not afraid of you. You can't deal with the Buchanan like we do Patrick Roberts. You come at this rough community. Remember, you know, you always go for Rosalie here, your friend them, you know, Andrew. And we know that, you know. Remember, so we know that we live in the constituency. And yeah, we live in and yeah, we born and go, you know. And for you come here till now, you always go for Rosalie, you know. But me tell you this, a fuck fight or a funeral. Because you now get Rosalie. You can't change Rosalie from PMP to Labour, right? You're a wicked man. Over, you keep on doing this. You Andrew. You Andrew. Over. You keep on do this. Every time we have somebody in the constituency and them run up close to you. This is what you do. This rope community. What the firearm there? When the firearm there, first me see this in my eye. First me see this in my eye. First me see this in my eye. Me always see it for news. Me never witness. First me witness it. Good God of grace, man. First me witness this. First me witness something like this. First me witness it. So plain. You don't even wait till they call the election this time. Oh God, Andrew, man. We're tired of this and that's how we want to live. And that's how we want to live in our West Central. And that's how we want to live, man. And that's how we want to live. You tell them, say, either them send them home to Jamaica or them put him in front of the judge. If you're not thinking now, the sense of the youth a criminal. Or if you not think that somebody run, good after God have grace, man. When I go analyze an innocent man, eh? Come on, man. We are human beings. You tell me, say, we are not nobody up here, Andrew. We are not nobody. We are not nobody. And that you tell me, say, we life no worth nothing. And that you tell me. Andrew, you tell me, say, we life no worth nothing. That you tell me. So we life no worth nothing. No. Yesterday, And yesterday, me I talked about the same thing for my TikTok yesterday. Yesterday, and it never go past. Me tell them, so if you don't have to sit down out the road, don't sit down out the road. Because we are going a crucial time. And these are the things that always happen. When I tell me say all time politics. And it's not all time politics, it's Andrew style. It's Andrew style. I'm style at 28 years in the round here. 28 years Andrew there. And every time when it come on to election, this is what happen. This is what happen. Every time it come on to election. We don't do nothing. All we want is a new representative. All we want is somebody for the people, somebody who will help with. Every time. Why you never said him put him before the judge? Why the three shot fire? 3, 1, 2, 3, so all for be a shootout. Oh, it's for be a shootout when a 3-shot fire. Oh, it's for be a shootout. Oh, it's for be a shootout and the man get a shot in him head. Where all fire at Uno? Oh, no, no get no scare. Look how much police jeep there around there. Look how much how no come down. Oh, come on, how no come down and one man shoot off for so much how no 3 jeep load how no. 3. Why for me a shootout? Andrew, why you always do with this? Why you always do with this, Andrew? Why? Why you always do this? Why? The last time I two brother one time we gonna look for me on a Rosalie. Come on, man. We think we pass them politics there. We don't mash up Buchanan vehicle. We don't thief Buchanan vehicle. And we just leave it. We don't thief the man vehicle with everything. Every canvas what we do. Every book voucher. Everything what the man did have to get the pit to them. We don't thief them. The last thing we do is fling big stone in the man vehicle. And now this is what happened. This is what you do for war. For what? We are not human being. You can't get Rosalie. Rosalie not turn from PMP to Labour, right? We're not switching. We're not switch. Remember, you try it already. You do it already. And we still not switch. You do it already, Andrew. Oh God, man, you do it already. You do it already, Andrew. You do it already. Andrew, you do it already. And you come back again. You come back again for come disrupt our community. No, we can't be at no peace. We can't be at no peace. We can't be at no peace. Why? Why, Andrew? Why? Why? Why we can't be at no peace? In our house. In our house. The firearm. The fire.
So my viewers and my subscribers, as you can hear people, the people of Jamaica are crying out for help. They are crying out for help. Andrew Holness are destroy we nation. And they are crying out in every section, every area, every department, every parish, every house. The people them feel it. And it is a national disgrace what this man is doing to our country. Now, Andrew Holness have the police them allegedly are going to the PNP area them and go unalive the PNP them and say a gunman them. I don't realize I just the PNP areas them alone. He might visit people who are PNP. And them people alone are get unalive by the security force. It is a plan by the government of Jamaica to drive fear into the people. Not into the labor around them, but into the peoples that are going to vote against him. That is what he's doing, using the police force to drive fear into them. Now, on another scale, people, this criminal way the Prime Minister hire, him need to resign tomorrow morning. And you, the people of Jamaica, need to stand up and ensure that this man resign tomorrow morning. You have to stop it, people. Because, as we telling you before, it have got hurt the country. It have got hurt UNO. Corruption have got worse in another country because when you look and see the FID have got lead by corruption, it is a dangerous thing. A very serious thing, people. Now, I am going to play this video from Colin Bell right now, people.
Stevenson says the millions of dollars transferred between three companies linked to Mr. Holness raises several concerns. He has called on Tax Administration Jamaica, TAJ, and the Financial Investigations Division, FID, to probe the company's accounts for potential irregularities. According to the report, Mr. Holness is connected with or had financial interests in three companies: Imperium, Positive Media, and Estate Bridge. Imperium is wholly owned by Mr. Holness and is a holding vehicle for his assets. A forensic examination of accounts attributed to Mr. Holness and the referenced companies for January 1, 2020 to June 13, 2023 revealed intercompany deposits and withdrawals in excess of $470 million and $427 million respectively. According to Mr. Stevenson, the transfers are not supported by the apparent capital generated. But Mr. Chung questions the veracity of this claim.
And I'm trying to figure out what the relevance of that finding is, because transactions can move between accounts based on, liquidating one asset, getting a loan, setting it up somewhere else, and set it up somewhere else for use. So, for example, Positive Jamaica, I understand, is a foundation, and you might want to move money from a foundation to another account, which is an investment account, to do transactions. Particularly when I look at Table 6, which is the assets, liabilities, and income held by Mr. Holness, you don't really see any significant positive movement in it. You see that there's movement between US dollar assets and Jamaican dollar assets, but the total of it, it doesn't seem as if there's any significant increase in assets.
The chartered account.
Top of the morning, everybody. Sir Peter Bunting, good morning.
Good morning, Colin. How are you? Good morning to your listeners.
Well, I am not so good, I am confused and worried about my beautiful island home of Jamaica. We were just listening to a nationwide news clip and we heard Dennis Chung. Sounds to me like the Prime Minister's lawyer.
Well, Dennis has been a consistent apologist and defender of Andrew Holness and the JLP. He's one of those hypocrites who portray themselves as a commentator, public commentator, political commentator, and being independent. Mm-hmm. But if you look at the pattern of his interventions, they are all one-sided. They're all defending Andrew Holness and the JLP.
No, Senator, the FID, some people are of the opinion that it is a arm of the JCF. Is it?
No, it falls under the Ministry of Finance, but it is an important law enforcement agency in the architecture of law enforcement in Jamaica.
Right. So it has nothing to do with the JCF then?
The JCF is one of the agencies that cooperate with the FID. So all law enforcement and intelligence agencies in Jamaica, whether the JCF, military intelligence, customs enforcement, PICA, the immigration, MOCA, they would all coordinate on their intelligence gathering and on investigations, on complex investigations.
Let me put an hypothetical to you. Let's say Dennis Chung had the 12 years in the security forces as an investigator. Let's say he was a lawyer, so he had a law degree and his chartered accountant degree, and he had made the statements about the Prime Minister's filing with the Integrity Commission. Would those statements, with all the qualification necessary, would those statements still disqualify him from being the head of the FID at this time?
Absolutely. Those are prejudicial statements. Those are statements showing his bias. So to put him in charge of the agency to do those investigations, and let me just pause and say those are not ordinary investigations. It's probably the most important investigation that the FID could possibly have. And therefore, I mean, both the investigation into the offense of illicit enrichment by the Prime Minister and the investigation of SSL both have enormous international implications for reputation, including, by the way, us remaining off the grey list or the blacklist of the Financial Action Task Force, which has huge implications for banking and financial transactions.
Tell me something, Senator Bunting. You have been a parliamentarian. You have been the Minister of National Security on this island. You have the experience. Could the Services Commission choose a commissioner of police without the Prime Minister approving of it, of that person?
That is highly unlikely. The truth of the matter is they're hiding behind the Services Commission right now. But the Services Commission would not have come up with the job description and the minimum qualifications for both academic and professional experience. These would have been developed by the ministry. And this big hypocrisy about, we followed process. You can design a process to give you a particular outcome.
Yes.
So if you follow a corrupt process, that is not an excuse for or not a justification for saying we follow the process. It is a corrupt process. We know the earlier ads for the posts had more appropriate qualifications. We also know, and listen out over the next couple of days, we also know that there were applicants who met those qualifications.
Because you preempt one of my questions, Senator Bunting, because I was going to ask if we know of any of the other persons who had applied.
I am certain that there were other applicants who met the qualification.
Tala. And Dennis Chung, by your knowledge of Dennis Chung, have no experience in law enforcement in investigating financial crimes.
Absolutely none. And in fact, the JLP is peddling a lie that he has experience or he has qualifications in forensic accounting. Dennis has no qualifications in forensic accounting. And I challenge them to publish any certificate that he has to the contrary.
And as far as we know, no experience in ever investigating any financial crimes.
Absolutely. In fact, Dennis has been the subject of investigations by the Office of the Country General, resulting in his having to resign from the board and the procurement committee of the JUTC.
Tell us
back
about
in
that.
2008.
Give us some details about that, because I heard you brought it up yesterday in another interview.
All right, let me find a article quickly as I'm talking to you. See if I can pull up something.
Well, I think I have
from the
something
time.
from the article.
2008, of course, is a long time ago. So you will understand that my memory of it is going to be not precise. But here's an article I just pulled up. December 6, 2008. Gleaner, lead stories. Resignations hit JUTC board. Procurement trio walk. Chung, Sangster, and Barrett. The expected fallout from the latest scandal at the JUTC, this is the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, started yesterday with the resignation of 3 board members and the acting president going on leave. Ray Barrett, Dennis Chung, and Bindley Sangster tendered their resignations to Transport Minister Mike Henry yesterday, hours after the JUTC board admitted that there were several breaches of the government's procurement guidelines at the state-owned bus company. The three men were members of the procurement committee of the JUTC and had been wrapped on the knuckles by contractor General Greg Christie for failing to take action to ensure that the bus company awarded contracts fairly. And I could go on and on, but I will send you the article.
We can seize there because I just showed the article on the screen to some of my viewers as well. Now,
okay.
Senator Bunting, Dennis Chung is supposed to take up office Monday morning. If he takes up that position Monday morning, what are the options or what is it that the People's National Party is going to be doing or thinking of doing?
Well, there are a number of options, of protest options. Mm-hmm. Certainly, street protests would be at the top of the agenda. And we're not talking about stopping people from going about their business or blocking roads.
Right.
That's
definitely
not what we're talking about. We're talking about peaceful protests where persons come out to demonstrate that enough is enough. And it's time to rescue Jamaica from this corrupt regime. The audacity, the dry eye approach of the Prime Minister to appoint somebody who will, who has already come out and stated their position on his investigation as the person to lead the agency investigating him is really an embarrassment and is really an insult to the people of Jamaica. And I don't think they're going to allow this to just go so. So the PNP is going to provide leadership, but we are not alone. All well-thinking Jamaicans are appalled by this brazen, corrupt appointment made by the Andrew Holness government. It may be favor or the Services Commission that is the hand, But as you know in the Bible, it says the hand is the hand of Esau, but the voice is the voice of Jacob.
Jamaica, let us say no to corruption. Let us say no to corruption. Let us reject Andrew Holness and his criminal organization. Andrew Holness is trying to turn this country into something where just labor right alone can live. Well, him and his friend them alone can live. And we have to stop that, people. We have to stop it. And don't tell me, say, I know for your business. Now tell me that, because I everybody business. Jamaica business are everybody business. I want to have to find some way to stop this man. Because if we don't find some way to stop this man, trust me, he's going to be unstoppable. And when he become unstoppable, Andrew Holness will have control over the people. You realize what going on here? One mongrel from the Jamaica Labour Party sent check to the people. And just a few days after, in Desmond Mackenzie constituency, over 240 had gone, plus over 5,000 had ammunition. You don't know what that's supposed to mean, people? Labour right are prepared. So people, stay safe. Trust in God, alright?